Hi everyone, Emily here. I have this piece of paper that I am going to cut into. Let me see here. This one doesn't have one missing, so we'll do this one. So my thought was I'm going to cut it so that I can have a fold out. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm going to try it with you watching. And let's just see how this comes out. Now, I don't know if it's every single 12 by 12 booklet that you purchase has something like this in it. I mean, these are nice. They're nice cards. They're really cool. I forget that I have them. I cut them up and then I just kind of forget that I have them. So I've been on a kick of doing pockets and fold outs. And so I thought this would be something great if I could figure out how to do a fold out. So let's just cut this out and we'll just give it a try. And I wanted you to see how I was cutting it out. So if this doesn't work out, then I will just cut it up. Okay. So I do know that this is going to have to be down this way in the front because of the writing. This can come up. I don't know how far I want that to come up yet. So let's see. We'll go ahead and fold these in. And there's no writing on these two. So, so far so good, huh? And then I can use it to put in a pocket. I'd hate to cover that up. I hate to cover stuff up. That looks nice. So let's see. Sorry about the glitter. Okay, so this, I do want a closure in here, so I think I'm going to put a little closure right here. So I guess I'm going to fold this. I wish I could fold it down further and have more room for a closure, but let's see what we can do here. So, let's see what I got hanging over the edge here. This is really hanging over. And I think it's because of the cut here. See how it's cut. So I need to be more careful when I'm cutting them out. Let's just bring this in a little bit. That's better. Okay. I would bring this over, but that looks pretty tight. Wow, I like that. You could put glue down a writing page and do some stamping maybe. Okay, so let's put a little closure in here. I have a whole bunch of different pieces of paper. This is really nice and let's see here. It's nice and neutral. I think I'm just going to do, if that is not enough, I can cut another piece. And I won't waste any of my scraps. I need to do me a masterboard because I'm building up scraps. and I can just stick it under there to close it. And now that I've did this in one of my recent videos, I'm like obsessed with using this for a closure. Just going to put a little bit of glue there on the bottom. And I'm going to try to put it as close to the bottom as I can have it. And I like to have this page down and underneath when I glue it so that it's not so close that I can't get it in, if that makes sense, so, because it knows that much paper is going to be under there. So it's not going to be super duper tight to the bottom. And yes, I want to keep holding that down because I don't want this page to pull it up. Oh, let's try to move it down a little bit, and I really just moved it off. Okay. I better not mess with it. So what do you think of this? Isn't that a great idea? I mean, you could have it like this. I think I like it like that. Doesn't really matter. Get that closure to dry. That is so cute, and it's very nice and interactive. And these, I could use this as like a little booklet. How about this one for a booklet? Kind of shaking a little bit today, so my cutting has been a little bit difficult. Okay. Let's see, I kind of want it to be right on that line. There we go. Isn't that pretty? So now I have a cute little booklet. Or it can be a card. You know, I can just put it in something. Gives you some journaling spots and pages. Get rid of that white. Isn't that nice? And I think since the writing is going this way, I'm going to go with these two as being a card also. And then I can just use this to stick into something. Put it in a page. You know, you could just do a lot of that. I'm not gonna ink that. And you know what? I think I'm gonna fold it and then worry about cutting it up. Cutting it to, you know, to match each other. There we go. And I have another nice little card. So I'm going to play around with these pages from my 12 by 12 booklet pages. Oh yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. Use my arm. My flabby little old lady arm. Let's see how this green. I do like to have these edges curved. Nothing wrong with you know, the corners, if you like that look too. It's just going to cover up that white. Oh, I did trim it up. Okay. There we go. I like that. I like this green. Love the colors. So what do you think? I think you did a good job. There we go. And that is a nice, snug, tight little bit. Great. So I have another one here that I can do it to. This one right here is, however, missing. So I did these. So I think I'm going to do these this time. And let's see how that turns out. Well, it is late Thursday evening where I am. And it was so cold last night. And then this morning it was really super cold. And then during the day today it got really nice out. I mean, you needed to wear a sweater, but it turned out to be a pretty decent day today. By the time 3 o'clock hit, the kids were, and I think I'm going to use these two for a card, but by the time the kids got home from school, they got to go outside and play in the backyard, so that was nice. It just had such crazy weather. And I feel for all you people down south, you're just getting hit with, I'm in Iowa, you're just getting hit with the most worst weather ever. And it's just so scary to think that, you know, we're not past it. Okay, so these can be a card. I'm going to use these two for something. Wow, these are just coming together now, ain't it? I am not going to look at those pages. I'm going to look at those pages a different way now. And now they're not all the same either because I changed it up, which is really nice. Look at this card. It's adorable. You could have it this way or this way. And then I have this one all by its little lonesome. Just stick in a pocket somewhere. So, oh, and I have this one too. Isn't it crazy? Now, I'll get up and walk around the house, and everywhere I've been, you see these little pieces that were stuck to me. Okay, so we're going to fold this one. I think, let's see, I'll just fold the top one first. I could use the ruler, but to tell you the truth, I'm just gonna use my fingers and hope it comes out straight. Okay. I think I want it to open this way. I'm gonna manhandle this paper. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. And I think I wanted it like this because the wording now is on the front. But does it really matter? Does it matter? It doesn't matter. Maybe I should have the top coming down. I think I do like the way that works better. Okay. That's how I folded it. It fits better the way I folded it. So that looks great. Now for a closure, I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm thinking maybe putting a pocket here where I can put it in. Let's see. Get that little bit of glue that was on there off. Okay. Or I could cut it a little bit shorter and put the same closure. I think I'll do that. Because the other closure, I don't think I've got it in my head yet how to do. Because I really have to do more cutting. Okay. So, let's see how this will work. Okay. Wonder if I could put it in. Let's try this. Yep. And I think if I have this coming up here, it will just give it some reinforcement, and I can make this into like a pocket. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Glue, please. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this side. A little bit in the middle and a little bit on this side because I'm just going to leave that pocket sitting up, or that piece sitting up. Let's see. You know, and I'm going to put some on the top and just make it into a half-size belly band. That's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. Okay, put it right in the center. Press it down. And I still have this piece, so I can put that right in here. That's going to fit great. Just going to cut a little bit off each end. Okay. Now, I was going to do this video no talking. I really am glad that I'm talking because it's really nice just to say what's going through my head. So I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, isn't that cute? 2 different colors of green, and they do match. And this comes in and out. So I didn't waste any of that paper. And I am going to glue a piece of writing paper here. I could put a piece on each page, or I could, what I think I'll do, I will ink it with the design, then put my writing paper down. That sounds like a good idea. So there is a lot of places to write. Just go down first, yeah. It's such a tight fit. So when I folded it, it makes it a tight fit. So you got to kind of close it the way you folded it. Unless you are perfect, which I am not. There we go. I do like that. And you can see it's open a little bit here, but I think the more I press my paper down, it will stay better. So I really need to just play with my paper. Not you. There we go. Just play with my paper a little bit. Loosen it up so it wants to cooperate. There we go. So I used both those pages to make something really pretty. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. You know what? I need to take all this out and fold it down. There we go. This is an afterthought. I almost totally forgot to do this. But I probably would have noticed when I started inking. Alrighty, so I have some things ready to go into some stuff that I'm making. And I have this one that I'm going to work on. These pieces are a lot bigger than these, so these are going to be some nice pieces to fold over. Because I'm thinking I'll take this and fold this over and then put that over it. Yes, and I can do the same with these 3. Maybe with these 3, and I'll have this one extra and these 2 extra. I'll see. And I got 2 pages of that I took it out of a different book. So I have some playing to do. That's for sure. So I'll just lay these out. And since I cut them a different way, none of them are the same. They're all different. Isn't that awesome? Well, thank you very much for watching and stopping by to see what I'm working on today. I'm going to play with that other sheet of paper and just have me a gay old time and listen to my podcast. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great day. Remember that you are awesome, and I'll be back soon. Bye.